Genesis 22, out of the Passion Translation. God tests Abraham's faith. Sometime later, God tested Abraham. He said, "Abraham." "Yes, I'm here," Abraham answered. God said, "Please, take your son, your only son, Isaac, whom I know you dearly love, and go to the land of Moriah. Offer him up to me as a burnt offering on one of the mountains which I will show you." Early the next morning, Abraham cut the wood for the burnt offerings, loaded it on his donkey, and set out for the distant place God had shown him. He took with him 2 of his servants and his son Isaac. On the third day, Abraham looked up and saw the place in the distance. "Stay here with the donkey," Abraham told the young men. "Isaac and I will go up and worship, and we will return to you." So Abraham took the wood for the burnt offering and placed it on Isaac's back. Abraham carried the knife and the fire, and the 2 of them walked up the mountain together. "Father," Isaac broke the silence. "Yes, my son," Abraham replied. "We have the wood and the fire," Isaac said. "But where is the lamb for the burnt offering?" Abraham answered, "My son, God himself will provide the lamb for an offering." So they went on together. When they arrived at the place on Mount Moriah that God had shown him, Abraham built an altar and stacked the wood on it. He tied up his son Isaac and laid him on top of the wood on that altar. Then Abraham took the knife into his hand and plunged it into his son. But the angel of Yahweh called to him from heaven, saying, "Abraham, Abraham." "Yes, I'm here," he answered. "Do not lay a hand on the boy or harm him," he said. "For now I know you are fully dedicated to me, since you did not withhold your son, your beloved son, from me." As Abraham looked up, his eyes fell upon a ram caught by its horns in a nearby thicket. Abraham took the ram and sacrificed it on the altar as a burnt offering in Isaac's place. So Abraham named that place Yahweh Appears. Even to this day, it is said, "On Yahweh's mountain there is vision." Yahweh's angel spoke a second time from heaven. "I solemnly promise you, by the glory of my own name, decrees Yahweh. Because you have obeyed my voice and did not withhold from me your son, your beloved son, I will greatly bless you. I will make sure your seed becomes as numerous as the stars of heaven and as the sands of the seashore. Your offspring will take possession of the city gates of your enemies. Because you have obeyed me, the entire world will be blessed through your seed." So Abraham and Isaac returned to the waiting servants, and they departed for Beersheba, where Abraham had settled. The children of Nahor. Sometimes later, Abraham heard the news. "You're an uncle. Milcah and your brother Nahor have 8 sons: Uz, their firstborn; Buz, his brother; Kemuel, the father of Aram; Chesed, Hazo, Bildash, Jidlap, and Bethuel, the father of Rebekah. Moreover, Nahor had another wife, Reumah, who had also had 4 sons: Teba, Gaham, Nahash, and Makkah.